Hey, everybody. We are very excited to have one of our very first agent spotlights. Our goal in this is to bring you a couple agents that are doing great things here at KW Charleston. So today we are having a conversation with Ricky Burton. So Ricky, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. My name is Ricky or Ricardo, whichever one rolls off your lips first. I have been an agent since April 2021, so last year, a little over a year now. I just came to Keller Williams this past May, and I'm loving it.
It's awesome. So tell us a little bit about your business this year.
All right. So this year, I just closed my 25th or 26th transaction.
Okay.
I focus on both buying and selling clients. So, it's been fruitful, obviously, and just being able to get the trust of my clients prior to, even telling them that I'm an agent.
Mhm.
A lot of my business comes from referrals as well as neighbors. Makes it kind of easy because I live in Cane Bay.
Okay.
So obviously, with the amount of new homes going in there, amount of people coming from Boston, where I'm from, New York, referrals from past clients. It's just been very thankful.
Right. So you got in the business last year.
Yes.
Been in the business a year.
Yeah.
When did you move to Charleston?
I moved to Charleston 3 years ago.
So
May 2019. Yeah.
So you've been here 3 years
Mm-hmm.
during a pandemic.
Yeah.
Brand new to the business.
Mm-hmm.
26 closings this year.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, man.
I appreciate
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So what'd you do? What'd you do prior to real estate?
I was in software sales. So I actually was part-time.
Okay.
I was part-time when I started real estate. I didn't end up going full-time real estate until this past February.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That's awesome.
It.
Look, every time we have this
Appreciate
conversation, I get reminded of why you're sitting in the seat today. So that's awesome. You should be proud of yourself. So, so what's been, gosh, if I'm an agent listening to this or watching this, I want to hear more from you. What's been the cause of this? You said a lot of your business comes from referrals and you're new to the area. What's been your secret to get 26 transactions this year?
Just being yourself, honestly.
Okay.
When people say how did you become so successful so quick? It's just being yourself. Mm-hmm. I'm not the type of person, when you meet me, it's like we've known each other for years.
Yep.
You got that when I first met you, and
that was because of all the broker calls. So.
Exactly.
We got to know each other.
Exactly. Yep. So, just being that person and being able to have a conversation with anybody, no matter who it is, what their background is, where they're from, just being able to, be you.
Mm-hmm.
And, obviously your clients pick you, but you also pick your clients. So being able to, build those relationships in a quick time frame, and people feel that, and people get that trust, and that they can relate to you, and they can trust you when you have their best interests. When you have a lot of agents that are putting themselves out there, and when they become an agent, they become social, versus I have always been social.
Okay, that's a good way to put that.
Yeah.
So what would you say are some of the challenges you faced in the, we're at month 8.
Mm-hmm.
So 8 months into the year, had a good year. What are some of the challenges you're facing with your business right now?
It's more internally. So
okay.
Me not asking for help when I need it, me trying to do everything by myself.
Okay.
Me juggling family time, me juggling, having 5 or 6 transactions at the same time, doing all the paperwork by myself. Just have so much stuff on my plate.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So it's all about time management.
Okay.
So that's how I made that better.
Okay.
Making sure that I not say, all right, the client doesn't own my time. Whenever I get a call or a text from a client or another agent, I immediately respond. Unless I'm in the bathroom, in the shower, not away from my phone, which is very rare, you're getting a text back within a minute or so.
Right.
And sometimes I need to step back and be like, give it a minute, because you don't want to spoil people. And then, but that's just the type of person I am.
Yeah.
So, and I get in trouble a lot for it.
Right.
So, whether it's dinner, whether it's, 2:00 in the morning, 6:00 in the morning, you're always going to get a response from me, whether you're an agent on the other side or a client or a prospective client.
So you say you're working on that. What does that look like? How are you putting things in place to help control that time?
Just putting the phone down.
Okay.
Being away from my phone.
Seems simple.
Yeah, exactly. It's much more easier to say than to do.
Right.
And getting some time for me.
Okay.
Like I will work. I literally make myself, all right, on Thursdays, put the phone away,
okay,
go out, go have a drink, go have dinner, whether you're with friends, whether you're with family,
right,
or by myself. Just make sure that you are within yourself, know that you're not burning out. That's the biggest thing whether you've been an agent for 6 months, a year, 10 years, make sure that you take care of yourself, because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else.
Yeah. Well, and I love how you put that, because, we talk about in the one thing a lot, like just this counterbalancing and everything. And that's all it is. It's just counterbalancing. So I like how you said, yeah, there are going to be times we're out of balance. And let's be honest, particularly right now, we don't know what's going on with the market. Right. And I like how you've set some things in place. Like, it's where it may not be a 9 to 5 every day. Maybe you're going to be working overdrive on a couple of days, and then you got Thursday off. So I think that's a great way to do that.
Right.
What you talked about, the changes you're making in your business. What are some things that what's advice that you would give to agents out there that are listening to say, hey, this is what you should avoid doing, particularly for, not just for new agents, right? I mean, you can speak to experienced agents again with your volume.
Yeah.
If you're looking to launch your business or take it to the next level, what are some things that you would say people need to avoid?
Procrastination. Avoid procrastination. Avoid thinking that, so say if you're an agent for 20 years, thinking that you are better or you're trying to compete with the other agent.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's collaboration. So I always say, like, my hashtags, if you look at my social media, collaboration over competition. Like, that's one of the things, like, whenever I talk to agents, they always say, you communicate. Your communication is unbelievable. Like, agents don't do what you do. And I'm like, I don't understand how not.
Right.
But me being in the software world for the past 14, date myself now, the past few years,
a couple years ago,
that's all I've been doing is juggling between 25, 30 accounts, opportunities and everything. So just making sure that you are working with the other agent.
Yeah.
And if an agent texts you, calls you, emails you, make sure you get back in touch with them, because I have dealt with a few agents that are just like, I don't understand what's going on. And you were part of that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the agent as much as I was stepping in to help, to be clear. No, I mean, honestly, man, I love that. And it explains a lot why you invented it all so well, because he always uses that collaboration over competition. And that's awesome. So what excites you the most about the next, season of your business, or excites you about what's coming up with your business or the real estate business?
Just doing what I've been doing for the past year and 3 months, or however long it is, and adding Keller Williams to that.
Okay.
Me coming into, and since May, haven't really got the chance to use all the resources that Keller Williams has to a value that of why I left the last brokerage. So just being able to get in all these trainings, and I just came from the career vision training with I almost said Willie, with Winnie and Vince, and I just shot right over here. So that KT Temple training we did 2 weeks ago, that was amazing.
That was awesome.
And like I haven't even looked at the training for Command yet. It's like I'm learning as I go, because I'm working on so many different opportunities or transactions right now. I'm just like, I need to sit back, step time, and take advantage of the resources that you guys give to us.
Love it. All right. So anything we didn't cover, any piece of advice or something you'd say to anyone who's maybe looking to has plateaued a little bit, just wants to bust their business to the next level? Any advice you'd give to them?
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I've been paying attention to a lot of ninja training, ninja sales, and go back to the basics. Don't make things as difficult. Don't make things more difficult than they should be. Get back to, doing your forward conversations, getting in front of as many people as possible. Make sure you're authentic. Make sure you're, reaching out to people who you haven't reached out to in a while. Get in contact with, say hello to your mother, say hello to your brother, your cousin, somebody who you haven't talked to in a while. Friend, just do a random call or a text to a high school or a college mate or somebody, because in these times you have no idea what people are going through, and I'm all about helping people as much as I can. You don't have to have money to help people. You can just give them your time, and you send a quick text message will show or help anybody, whether it's them or whether it's you have no idea what people are going through. So I'm all about, supporting people as much as I can, however I can.
I love that. I love to, the thing we'll point out and wrapping up is you've done really well with the numbers and everything, yet your basis of doing this is those relationships and reaching out. What's interesting is your next journey or next part of what you stated was learning more of command and how to organize a little bit more. So imagine what that's going to look like when it's a little less organic.
And don't overthink things, because like I've been trying to get in contact with my past clients. I have never asked a client for a review. And from that KT Temple training, I was like, I need to ask my clients for reviews now. So I need to put anybody you meet, whether it's your past clients, future prospective clients, agents, your vendors that you use, get them in your database and make sure you email them as soon as possible. Just whether it's a check-in, whether it's, just saying, hey, seeing how you're doing. Somebody is thinking about you, somebody's thinking about something, and you may be able to help them out. So, and I need to do that.
That's awesome.
And not only asking your clients for reviews, I said this in the KT Temple training, also asking your agents that you have worked with for reviews as well.
There you go. That's a good one.
So, I did do a review for one agent that I worked with, and I'm not even sure if she noticed it yet, but I will make sure she knows.
I love that. That's fantastic. Awesome. Well, Ricky, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you being in business with us, joining us today. And guys, I can't wait. If you have any questions, what's the best way to get a hold of you if people want to reach out for questions?
843-826-0580. My email is ricardo.burton@kw.com, and my Instagram is rickyagent843.
Awesome. Love it, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Thanks, guys.